What's going on, y'all? We're at number 8 of these vinyl videos. Like last time, I'm not gonna ramble. Let's just jump right into talking about some records, man. Let's knock some of this shit out. First record I'm gonna show you. This is the first Fishbone album, self-titled. If you don't know who Fishbone is, I feel bad for you, son. Fishbone was like ska punk before ska punk was actually cool, or even a thing. But Fishbone was real important for me because they were like, when I was getting into punk rock, they were the first band I really found that had a bunch of black guys in it. I didn't discover Bad Brains until a little bit later. And even when I did discover Bad Brains, I still was more towards Fishbone because Bad Brains was the more serious band. And Fishbone was more silly, goofy, funny, kind of like I was when I was, 13, 14. Truth and Soul is definitely my favorite Fishbone, but this is the most fun Fishbone. This is when they were just nothing but silly, goofy, hilarious. This is the kind of happy that I can deal with, as opposed to Neil Diamond. This is silly, funny, happy, not that annoying, I'm dancing on sunshine happy. I hate that shit. But this I can deal with. Love this record. If anything, for the song Ugly, UGLY, you ain't got no alibi, you're just ugly. Hilarious. And Lion Ass Bitch. Hey, now that's a good song. Yeah, you ain't nothing but a lion ass bitch. Good stuff. Next record I'm going to show you, Fishbone, In Your Face. This was their first full-length album. I think they were really still trying to find their sound on this. They still had that punk edge, but I like how they added the soul to this album. Like the song Movement in the Light is, you didn't hear that on the first EP. So, like I said, I think they were still trying to find their place. On this album, they were still experimenting a little bit. So some songs are really good, some songs are a little bland, but at the end of the day, it's still Fishbone, This is Fishbone, It's a Wonderful Life. Man, this is a really short EP, 4-song EP. This might be my favorite actual release by Fishbone. I know I said Truth and Soul is my favorite album, but I don't know, man. This is a contender because this has some great songs on it. I mean, every song on here is awesome, but I love the Slick Nick UW, the song about drunk Santa. I mean, you can't get better than that. You put Mad Dog in my sock. I want a candy. And Just Call Me Scrooge. Just call me Scrooge, 'cause Christmas is for fools. This is a great record, man. I love this album. I love it. Next record I'm going to show you. This is Sage Francis. This is his Makeshift Patriot EP. Like any self-respecting backpacker, Sage Francis is one of my favorite rappers. I like his poetic take on hip-hop. But Makeshift Patriot was a really important song for him. It was about the whole 9/11 conspiracy and what he thought of it. I won't really go into it too deep, but I think you should definitely check that song out, or at the very least read the lyrics. But there's also some other songs on here. Most of these tracks were re-released on the Known Unknown Soldiers Sick of Waging War CD. But it's pretty cool to have it on vinyl still. And, man, dude has a serious fucking James Hetfield mustache, man. With the comb over. And Sage Francis was doing it back in the day, bruh. Doing it! Got legless Barbie on the back with a fucking flag. Looking sexy. Don't wave your rights with your flags. Take that. Call me fucked up, man, but am I the only one that ever kind of thought what it would be like to have a legless girlfriend? Just putting it out there. He's one of the best emo rappers out there, if you want to call him that. Political, conscious, hilarious, and has an amazing way with words. But yeah, this is definitely a great EP to have. I have all of his other stuff on CD, but yeah, Sage Francis. Next record I want to show. This is Funeral Mist, Maranatha. Probably mispronouncing that too. Whatever. These guys are a Swedish black metal band. Finding this on vinyl, I was pretty stoked. I actually got this for a really nice price. For those of you that don't know much about Funeral Mist, they're a really satanic black metal band. Like, they don't fuck around with the Satan. The lead singer, who is also now in Marduk, he was quoted as saying something along the lines of, if you're a black metal band, you should have nothing but Satan as your highest priority. Black metal should be nothing but satanic. Well, I guess you can pretty much expect what you're going to hear on this album. Satan, man. You're going to hear Satan. Satan's talking to you. Maybe through the vagina eye. This is a really nice gatefold LP with some nice inserts. Comes with a nice poster that, of course, again, due to the vagina eye, I can't see myself ever hanging this up. But yeah, still pretty cool to have. They're not super raw, super necro. They're kind of a more modern-ish sounding black metal band. Picture something like maybe Rebel Extravaganza era Satiricon. If you like that, then you might dig this. But I like this album a lot. It's really good. Next record I want to show you. This is GAZA. No Absolutes in Human Suffering. If you watched my top 10 2012 albums, you'll see that this record was on there. I suggest you go watch that, please, so I don't have to re-explain this band. But I'll just show you the wax, which is a nice crimson red. This, I'm not sure what's up with this record, man. It pretty much went out of print like right after it came out. Like, you know, I had to buy this off Discogs because I couldn't get a copy of it. This record is super powerful to me. Hardcore, metallic hardcore with blends of all kinds of other heavier genres of music, from sludge to grind to death metal to just straight up hardcore. This is a great album, man. Next thing I want to show you guys, this is Gehenna, the War of the Sons of Light and the Sons of Darkness. Gehenna play really sloppy, gross, ugly, dirty, holy terror hardcore. Not so much like Integrity, who started that whole thing. What this record is, this is all of Gehenna's early 7 inches, as well as some comp tracks. Some of this stuff is really old, so it's not really all that interesting, but the stuff at the tail end of the album is excellent. So, yeah. I don't know if it's a great place to start with Gehenna, but, you know, if you're already a fan of Gehenna, you probably already have this, or at least know about it. This comes with a really nice gatefold. Let me show you the beauty of this vinyl. Look how awesome that is. It's like, I don't know, it's rad. It's like a fucking Pollock painting. But yeah, that is Gehenna. Next record I'm going to show you, this is another release by Gehenna. This is Upon the Gravehill. This is a much better release than the last one I showed you. Let me quickly show you the pretty blue vinyl. If you don't know Gehenna, I'd say this is definitely a great place to start, because this record is awesome. This record's fucking rad. Picture Ringworm mixed with like Disrupt, mixed with the ugly and the gross and the bleak parts of black metal, and you have Gehenna. I would definitely suggest any fan of black metal, or any fan of crusty punk, any fan of like old school hardcore, pick this shit up. Next record I'm going to show you, this is G.G. King, Esoteric Lore. G.G. King is Greg King's band. He's a local around here. He was in I know him originally from the band Necrolust, but that's old school. He was also in Qualiacha. He was in the Carbonus. He's been in a ton of bands. This is punk rock with elements of like lo-fi, garage rock, and power pop. It's just awesome, man. I've known this guy for a long time. I've seen and heard all of his other bands. So I can see where this comes from because it definitely has elements of a lot of his other bands in it. But yeah, GG King. If you can find this record around town and you're into like, stripped down, lo-fi punk rock, definitely give this a shot because I think you'll enjoy it. I even like how they have the old school like cut and paste black and white cover. Like, this is my shit, man. Next record I want to show you guys. This is the first release by the band Ghost. Now this is the Japanese Ghost, not the heavy metal band Ghost. This is like weird psychedelia, weird folk elements with some noise elements, some ambient elements, but for the most part, it's like really weird psychedelic folk. If you're a fan of Can or Amon Dole or Six Organs of Admittance, I think you'll really be into this band. Fucking hoes texting me, bruh. God damn. But yeah, this is a very, very tranquil record. There's not a whole lot of pickup parts. It's mostly just, really laid back acoustic guitar, some banjo, oboe, a lot of really interesting instrumentation. You can pretty much look at the back of this and tell what you're going to get. My man Masaki Bato, look at him, man. Like, what do you think he's going to play? That is one smooth ass dude, though. That's a smooth motherfucker, man. Let me also brag on the record. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. See-through, bruh. See-through. Next record I'm going to show you. This is Godspeed, You Black Emperor. Allelujah. Don't Bend, Descend. Really amazing record. This was also on my top 10 non-hip-hop related releases of 2012. So yeah, I won't talk too much about this record. Just big orchestration, heavy orchestration, just amazing record. If you haven't heard it yet, please do yourself a fucking favor, man. Go pick this shit up. Alright? Nice inserts. Really cool gatefold album. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What else is there to say, man? Go pick this shit up. Stop fronting. Next record I'm going to show you guys. This is a chunk of records, so I'm kind of going to just flip through these. This is my Al Green collection. First one I'm going to show you. This is Al Green. This is referred to as the Backup Train record, but I always thought it was self-titled, but regardless, this was his first record. That's right, Al Green's first record. I have that shit. I don't know if it's rare. It's probably not, but either way, still a cool thing to have. Not too much to say about this. Just classic soul. It's good. It's definitely good. It's not my favorite Al Green release, but it's definitely a quality record. The next one I'm going to show you is, this is Al Green, Green is Blues. This is his second record. Again, this is a great record, but I don't have that much to say about it, only because like these songs didn't really connect that well with me. This is mostly him doing covers and songs other people wrote, but he definitely gives his own flavor to the tracks. He definitely makes them his own. He sings them half the time better than the originals. One thing that's really important, man, hoes be texting, bruh. Hoes be texting during my video. God damn it. Anyways, one really important thing to know, this was the first record with Willie Mitchell, which was a longtime producer of his. So you get to kind of hear the person that influences sound and their first meeting up, their first recording. But yeah, Al Green. Next one I'm going to show you, this is Al Green's Let's Stay Together. Now this is where shit gets real. This is his first major acclaimed album, meaning this is the one where people really started to be like, oh shit, this Al Green guy is a fucking problem. This Al Green guy is not fucking around. Of course, you know the song, Let's Stay Together. Let's stay together, together, loving you. Never mind. Anyway, but it also has some other really good songs on here. Old Time Lovin', I Never Found a Girl, and really important track. Really important track. How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? It's a Bee Gees cover. Man, you want a fucking panty dropper? Put that on. Girls won't be able to resist. Trust. But yeah, this is where he really started to show that he's one of the greatest voices in soul. As far as I'm concerned, him and Smokey Robinson are two of my favorite soul R&B vocalists. And, you know, this record really, you know, starts to show it. And that's a smooth ass jacket. I just had to say that shit. That jacket is fucking fly as hell. Last Al Green record I'm going to show you. This is I'm Still in Love with You. And since I ended talking about his jacket, this whole outfit is not a game. It's not a fucking game. Look at this. This dude is smooth as shit. And bro, look at the back. Like he's sitting there like, bitch, I know I'm smooth, bro. I know I'm smooth. But this is definitely my favorite record. I remember as a kid, I'm talking like 6 at the oldest, maybe even younger. I grew up on this record, man. Like my mom would play this for me when I was going to bed, you know, and then I would just end up, I got old enough, I would put this on myself to go to bed because it soothed me when I was a kid, man. I'm Still in Love with You. You guys all know that song. Love and Happiness. You guys all know that song. Simply Beautiful. Man. Look What You Done for Me. I mean, this whole album is gold, man. It's gold. Listen to his cover of Pretty Woman. Sorry, Roy. Sorry, Roy. Hey, Roy, I'm sorry. Al Green killed you, bruh. Al Green killed you. And still to this day, he's one of the greatest singers. And I saw him maybe 9 years ago. And I can't lie, he put on an amazing performance. An amazing performance. Al Green, I'm Still in Love with You. And I'm still in love with this album. Fuck that shit. I know it was corny. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So that's it, people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for just enjoying watching me fucking talk about records. Because I enjoy doing it. And I enjoy the fact that you enjoy the fact that I enjoy it. And as usual, you know how we do in these streets, man. Peace, bitches.